Muy buena gente, bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Black Desert. Cómo no, tenemos que continuar la segunda parte del realmente la mitad del Sur de Mediah que habíamos dejado pendiente en el vídeo anterior. Acuérdense que lo habíamos dejado al 25% y nos quedaba el siguiente 25% para tener la mitad del Sur de Mediah hecho con este personaje, porque cómo no, en la otra segunda parte, bueno, en la otra mitad, mejor dicho, vamos a continuar con otro personaje. Como veis aquí pone que estamos en el capítulo de Lágrimas Oscuras y Marnie.
Have you heard of the conch shell troupe? We perform wherever our hearts lead us, throughout the lands in Mediah. But we're on hiatus now that there isn't much room for laughter anymore. We're looking for other work while trying to come up with some new songs. We have to ride a boat, but our camels don't handle the rocking very well. Can you find out if the general goods vendor has any nausea pills? Do that, and you can meet up with Eden at Marnie's lab. Welcome. Oh, I recognize you. You're that adventurer who came to Mediah recently, right? You looking for anything in particular? Problems with motion sickness, huh? Yeah, we don't really sell those anymore, now that everyone just walks around. Wait, it's for the conch shell troupe? Well, why didn't you say so? I love that troupe. That medicine is a cinch to make. All I need from you is a few ingredients. I just need some wild grass and some herb grass. Perfect. Sit tight. I'll get that motion sickness taken care of in no time. Oh yeah, you came here from the abandoned iron mine, right? I can't think of anyone that would be caught dead in that place, much less on purpose. But since you went, did you find any black tears? Who doesn't know about the black tears? Every merchant guild in Mediah would kill to get their hands on one. Every guild is on the lookout, except for Shen's. It's very unusual of them to be laying low right now. Apparently, Maudi Buddha found some dirt on them recently. Could be why. Maudi Buddha? He is an advisor to the Shen Merchant Guild and was a substantial help in establishing it as it is today. I heard that he was seen back in Altinova.
You'll find Maudi Budar with Neruda Shen. Excuse me, I've been gone for too long. Stay well, adventurer, until we meet again.
Neruda Shen. I come with news from His Highness King Shazad of Valencia. It is for your ears alone. Please tell the others to leave.
Here to see Neruda Shen? I am Moody Budar, a historian. I simply can never learn enough about the past. I do apologize, but I have an appointment with someone very important. Would you mind following me? I must head to the plaza. So you have business with Neruda Shen as well? Proper diplomacy is more important than ever these days. The fall of the royal family has made other kingdoms eager to procure what little we have left. Oh, am I mistaken? You're here to see me instead? The Black Tear. I've heard of it before, of course. It apparently protects you from the darkness. The 3 days of darkness irrevocably changed the people of Mediah. They will bear these scars for generations to come. I cannot speak to these horrors, as I was in Valencia then. But we are all terrified it may happen again. Rudolshen changed after the event. He would never have considered Valencia's proposal before. But he is on his way to meet their envoys as we speak. If the value of this Black Tear changed even him, it is no wonder that everyone else is obsessed with it as well. Some believe it will be a piece of the original Black Rock, but it simply can't be so. Would have been found long ago otherwise. I suspect it is a runoff from the chemicals that have spilled out of Marnie's lab. Do you know of Marnie? He is widely referred to as the mad scientist. He suddenly appeared in Mediah one day, and immediately began conducting bizarre experiments. He was a criminal in Calfian, was he? But that has little bearing in Mediah. Well, dwelling on the past in a place like this is meaningless, where even the barbarians have now inserted themselves into human culture. I recall that you've made quite a name for yourself back in Calfian. Exercise due caution, for the opposite also applies here. You'll surely be laughed out of any town where you pretend to boast of past successes. I expect your adventures will soon take you through Haven. Safe travels. I bid you farewell.
Excuse me, are you... I'm Noah Akam. I heard you're one of Eden's guys. Said if I saw you to tell you to meet him at Marnie's lab. He helped us seek refuge in Altinova when no one else would. We weren't sure what was going to happen to us when Altinova said they weren't accepting refugees anymore. There's a place nearby that was kept under heavy guard during the 3 days of darkness. Some of the children who went there reported seeing many strange creatures in the area. Eden said monster hunting is your thing, and that we could rely on you when you came around. Please help us. This isn't much, but I'll give you what we have up front. It's being called Marnie's second lab. Can't believe there was ever a first. We just need to know if the area is safe, and how much of what the children said is accurate.
Perfect. You're right on time. Hey, take a look at this. I found something interesting.
Babatu. The great Marnie's ladies great work.
It's beyond broken. If we fix it, it should help us.
Need parts to survive. Chimera, feed the bastard. Erase that unsightly smirk, you ingrate. My superior intellect and wits will have none of your tomfoolery. I am hither to live it. Destroy them. Most complete task. Experiments turned violent. What happened?
Strange. Those buildings seem a bit too well kept. There's no way one person did this much patchwork. Marnie escaped from the guards. There must have been someone helping him. Hang on! That thing over there. Seriously, watch yourself. Managed using a sonal commander as his test subject. He is becoming much too skilled at his craft. What wonders Marnie could have done if he used his genius for good. For now, let's see what clues we can get from our new friend.
Bavatu, proverbial right hand to the great scientist, stayed behind to give this letter to his friend, whose arrival is assuredly imminent. But these impudent subjects, jealous of my esteemed bravado and gallantry, surrounded me and stole the parts, and the great Marnie's letter. Find Master's letter.
Reason for subjects' disobedience unknown. Destroy the opposition.
We need to find Marnie's letter. It could be one of these parts. It's bound to be here somewhere. This is the letter, but this part looks different from the others. Let's try it on Bavatu first.
You must accept my gratitude for your passing level of competence on this fine day. I've had an obvious epiphany. He said nothing about the friend. You must be the friend. Personal friend of the Master must themselves be one of great personage. Allow me to read your letter aloud.
Listen, friend. I found something most peculiar. You know of the black fluid flowing beneath the surface of Mediah? This colorless, odorless substance turns into small marbles once exposed to the air above ground. But don't worry. I, the greatest scientist Marnie, found a means of transporting the fluid while maintaining its liquid state.
Bavatu requires more fuel. Obsidian will suffice.
Our ultimate goal of finding the Black Rock that you and I have sought after for so long. I have grown tired of this rock slipping through our fingers at every turn. But I've made a discovery. This substance is no mere liquid, but an amalgamation of tiny life forms.
Stories of the Black Tear. It stopped speaking again.
I could have discovered something this grand. The Black Tear is actually a collection of very small black spirits. They can sustain themselves in liquid form while underground. Above ground, they turn into spheres because they are too weak. They are trying, but failing, to possess a host. I heard you placed a bunch of distorted black crystals in places around Calpheon. That gave me an idea. So I started a rumor about the Black Tear having a mysterious power. The fools here think it will protect them from anything, even the 3 days of darkness.
Sorry to interrupt, but this thing's voice really seems to be agitating the other test subjects.
Obsidian monster! They must be heretofore erased. Unhand me, most trusted adventurer. Strongest of the filthiest here.
Incredible. Follow me.
By the time you arrive in Altinova, everyone will be stepping over each other to get their hands on a Black Tear. Call anything rare and expensive, and people are nothing but sheep. They don't even ask questions. Together, we will await my master and the coming great turmoil he will deliver unto this world. Praise me, Marnie, the great scientist! When that day comes, the Black Tears will lodge themselves within the humans. Look at what I've already accomplished with the mutated obsidian monsters. These were all due to the Black Tears. Those stupid humans will chant my name and submit to my will. I can hardly contain myself. I hope you'll be by my side to witness that glorious day.
No. The Black Tears were spread by Marnie to transform and control the people. We must act quickly to prevent this nightmare. This could be the end of days the Prophet mentioned. Hurry, we need more fuel for this thing.
I almost forgot to mention. I heard you have an interesting thing tagging along with you. Introduce me to it next time.
Hey, shit up. Man who lost the world.
You must move quickly. I think it would be best for you to return to Altinova. Find who you can to join our cause. I will travel north and alert the elders to the current situation. Splitting up isn't ideal, but we'll get through this. Safe travels, and see you soon.
And as always, long now.
Elezra will never forgive us. Why do we have to clean up after these idiots?
What did I tell you? I knew this would happen.
We must get rid of both Serare and Barids III while we still have the chance.
Everyone, calm down. Elezra is to blame for Mediah's woes, not the prince.
How can you say that to us? Our loved ones died in the 3 days of darkness. The prince was away in Valencia while we suffered. He has no idea what we went through. Everyone, we must put an end to all of this before it happens again.
Who are you? Have you come at the behest of Neruda Shen? You've arrived. My prince, this is the adventurer I told you about. Bow your head and show some respect, foreigner. I am Barids III, the rightful heir to the kingdom of Mediah. An acquaintance of Serare? Regardless, if the 3 days of darkness taught me anything, it's that people cannot just demand trust. That darkness is gone, but these people are still blind. They saw me as someone to blame for everything, and now are trying to get rid of me. And I've seen right through that fool Neruda. He's waiting for the right moment to join Elezra, and bring what remains of our kingdom down to nothing. Keep bowing. You want to know how I know? Shen is in possession of the Median royal family seal. I demanded that he return the seal to its rightful owner, and he did nothing. Elezra used to work in the castle. She was immediately thrown out after attempting to steal our royal treasure. Exile was a paltry punishment for her crime. And the only reason I'm humoring your presence is because Serare promised you have an important role in all of this. But you must first earn my trust. Compose yourself. You stand before the future king of Mediah. Speak with Sarma Anin, the captain of my personal guards.
Hello. I am Sarmanin, proud member of the Shroud Knights. I heard that you've already met the prince. The Shroud Knights have dedicated their lives to the Median royal family for generations. We continue to uphold this service, though there aren't many of us left. I've also heard the rumor of Elezra's return. It's a bit hard to swallow, since she's apparently been spotted everywhere. But we can't afford to ignore it altogether. But we scarcely have the resources for an investigation. It's taking everything we have to stop these people from attempting an outright coup. Adventurer, do you think you can help us? See what you can find out in Tarif, the village Elezra stayed at the longest.
Pony şeker luchas. Pony şeker luchas. Bu poisesten de kay. Wow.
Did you follow the sound of my bells? Apologies for causing a distraction. That wretched armadillo chewed off the line again. The sound you heard was from the Bell of Vigilance. It is used only in the most dire circumstances, as with the 3 days of darkness. Because of this, it is tethered to thick ropes to prevent it from tolling. The ropes are only to be cut in emergencies. But the armadillos nearby came and gnawed off the rope. Since you are here, we would be most grateful if you help us dispose of the armadillos. As opposed to something bright, like a fire? A thoughtful question. Thank you for asking. You hear us call it the 3 days of darkness, but in truth, calling it darkness is nearly a misnomer. The world was pitch black, of course, but the darkness infested your mind as well. You would forget something moments after you said it. Thoughts, feelings, any part of your existence could just disappear. Recalling information felt like putting your hand into an empty bag you thought was full. Some of us never recovered, so I ring the bell of vigilance and hope that the sounds resonate with their hearts, their minds, so their spirits can find their way back from the void. I don't often see outsiders simply wandering around Mediah. Where are you headed? Tarif, then. You'll have to pass through the plateaus. That area suffered the greatest change because of Elezra. The chaos there is great enough to worry many about another oncoming war.
Claro.
Put your back into it. We need to get a move on already. You're planning to stay here forever? You're on your way to Tarif? Wait, come to think of it. You think you can give us a hand? We left our wagon near a sleeping rhino. You should find it in the area. What a relief. I didn't know what we were going to do after the wagon broke down. Everyone's avoiding Tarif like the plague. They blame the people of Tarif. Tarif folks feel like they're being unfairly treated. May all guide you down a righteous path. Who left this woman to wander around all by herself? I told you to keep an eye on her!
And you're perfect and have nothing to hide. You're the one people should keep an eye on.
Everyone here knows you have secret ties to Elezra! You don't seem like you're from Tarif. You're an adventurer like us, hmm? Then you must be here to stop Elezra! Who could have known the dying child taken in by Ahonia Kyrus would turn into such a monster? I don't know much more about it, so you should speak with Ahonia Kyrus yourself. She may be able to put you to good use on the battlefield.
Pues hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy, espero que os haya gustado. Como veis tenemos justo el 50% hecho del Sur de Mediah, así que hemos completado la primera mitad de esta zona. Bueno, como veis me hizo muchísima gracia que volvieran a sacar el tema de Barney, que estén retomando, ¿vale?, personajes que hemos ya visto en Calpheon. Así que me está gustando mucho lo que estamos viendo ahora en Mediah y yo creo que nos va a terminar gustando aún más. Así que, como siempre, espero que os haya gustado. Vamos a continuar con la historia de Black Desert, con nuestra querida oscuridad, ¿vale? Que es el despertar de la delita oscura. ¡Nos vemos!